Hey, what's going on? It's Matt Plapp with the ROI Experts, and this is the ROI Engine Local Agency Program. And I'm not going to go too deep into who I am, my whole history, what I've done. I'll give you a quick overview because if you're on this page, you've probably seen me somewhere. You've probably followed me. If not, look me up on YouTube, look me up on Facebook, LinkedIn. There's a lot of content that will tell you my story. Long story short, been in marketing since 1999. I've had a local agency since 2008. The reason I say a local agency is because if you're on this page hoping to find the next magic pill that's going to allow you to go from 0 clients or a couple clients to hundreds nationwide, I'm not your guy. Go somewhere else. If you're a person looking to build a local, credible, long-term agency that might help you go national down the road, then yes, that's where you should be right here. So my history from my agency from 2008 until 2016, it was myself and one person, Ashley, who still works with me. And we did anything and everything. We didn't have systems. We didn't have procedures. We didn't have programs. People bought Matt Plapp, and we worked our butts off for them. At our peak, around 34 clients from 31 industries. And then in 2016, I met a guy named Billy Jean, and Billy took me under his wing, personally coached me for 1 year. I was in this program, still am in this program to this day. And he taught me something invaluable, and that was how to build an agency, not around Matt Plapp, but around systems, processes, and programs. But it was kind of ironic because a year prior to meeting Billy, my client Nick, as you can see on this screen, this is me speaking at one of the conferences I've spoken at recently. I've had many of them over the past few years since I met Billy. I was always local and then kind of blew up with a couple other things. But the big thing this client said to me in April of 15, Nick, he owned 3 restaurants. He was part of a group of 9 that I worked with total. There was a couple different owners involved in other concepts. And Nick said, I can't deposit likes. And Nick was a big proponent of mine. And he was also a great coach from a standpoint that as a client, he taught me a lot. He got me thinking early on. We worked with him from about 2010 till 2017. And he got me thinking early on about ROI. And I was always a person that thought about what am I delivering to my clients and how am I monetizing it from a standpoint? How can they look and see what I did and what it produced for them? Well, as I started developing my agency more and more, and I had Nick and other people around me, I started to become infatuated with ROI. And that led me down a path of creating a program called the ROI Engine, which I personally was building for restaurants. But at the same time, I was building the program with the hopes of rolling it out to other industries. Because at the end of the day, as you'll see in a minute, it's not a restaurant program. It's a local agency program. It's something that can be used in any vertical, whether you're talking about auto repair, car washes, or gyms or massage parlors. It comes down to a couple key elements we'll go over. But in this quick video, I'm going to walk you through what the ROI Engine Local Agency Program is, what it's all about, what you get, and what you can expect from it. So how did this journey start? Well, it started with that book in the bottom corner there, Don't 86 Your Restaurant Sales. I wrote that book in the winter of 2017-18, published it in early 2018. The game plan behind it was a lead generation tool that I knew I had a great concept. I knew I had a great story. I just needed more credibility. And I knew that the easiest way to get referrals and leads would be from somebody seeing a book. Hey, this guy's got a book. I'm on Amazon. I'm looking up a restaurant marketing book, and here's one, and here's this guy. Well, that was the game plan. And in March 2018, I did a webinar. The webinar was simple. It was going to be signing people up for a program, which turned into this, restaurants ideally, into a program where they would be taught over 8 weeks, 6 different modules on how to build what I call the customer acquisition program. And it became known as the ROI Engine early on. It's now transferred, as you'll see later on, to a lot of different stuff. It's more of an umbrella now. But I was teaching that process. And my goal was to teach enough restaurant owners the basics of it and then go, crap, we can't do this. We're going to hire you, Matt. And they become agency clients. Well, lo and behold, that webinar I did had 74 people or so in attendance. 56 bought the beta program, of which 54 were advertising agencies. And I remember calling Billy Jean. At that point, I had been coaching agencies about 1.5 years for Billy. I had a handful that I was a big brother to. I did a lot of stuff with his team with agencies and helping them learn how to build an agency. There was 5 of us in that program. I think now there's 7. I'm still doing it. I host a webinar every Monday for Billy's team. And I didn't know the following I had in agencies. And I talked Billy and I said, man, I got a problem. I got these agencies that signed up for my program. What do I do? He said, well, run with it. Teach them. You can't, they're your competition, but you can at no means compete with them at a huge level, meaning that like my time, and even now I'm going after restaurants. There's 400,000 to 500,000 restaurants across the country. It'd have to be a large agency program to eventually run into people in a mass scale. And even to this day later, almost 2 years later, I've run into 2 agencies in the entire program in that entire time across the country in 2 instances. Not a big deal. So I said, okay, I'm going to train my competitors, these agencies. Well, by May of 2018, we had 100 agencies in the program, and it blew up to 200 plus in the spring of 2019. Well, over that time, we tweaked it a lot. It went from a simple 6-module program to an in-depth program teaching agencies how to build an agency correctly, the right way that'll last, not the get-rich-quick schemes, not the, hey, this is a program you're going to buy and you're going to tomorrow have 100 clients. So I'm going to walk you through what we do, what you get, and if this is a great fit for you, love to have you on board, love to have you as an agency, and I'd love to see you prosper. So let's go right into it. So the first part about what we do, this is my philosophy. And I'm going to show you the first 2 things what I think an agency opportunities are, and then we're going to go into what the program is. So my philosophy, what I call the ROI Engine marketing strategy, is to teach businesses how to do the top, not the bottom. Most businesses are accustomed to spending money on traditional marketing to rent an audience. They're simply spending money to get an effect. I'm a fan of spending money and efforts to build an audience and using that audience to drive sales. So that's what all of my strategies are built around. And I think if you build your agency around strategies that show this type of result, you can not only show your clients sales results, but you can show them database results, opens, clicks, all that good stuff. So these are some things I talk to my clients about. These are the elements. These are the things that we as an agency can do. And you're going to see these colors throughout: yellow, orange, and green. You're also going to see red come in. Tools we use to attract customers. What can we do as an agency for businesses? We can help them with social media ads, Instagram ads, Facebook, social media management, marketing consulting. What can we do to acquire data? We can run birthday marketing programs, gain and gate reviews, what I call internal marketing with Wi-Fi password programs, opt-in programs. How do we get people to opt in? And then the last part, how do we build relationships with those customers for those businesses? Email marketing, text marketing, messenger marketing, retargeting marketing. So there's all these ways that we can build programs and systems around helping businesses grow. But at the end of the day, you've got to remove one element out of all this, and that is you. Because if you as an agency build your agency completely around you, you're going to have what happened with Matt Plapp. I got 8 years in. Yes, I had a very successful agency. We were $30,000 to $40,000 a month, 1 employee, made a lot of money, but had no time. I wanted to shift. I wanted to get out of the way. And so that's what we created, the ROI Engine for my agency. And that's what's become this agency program, is teaching agency owners how to build a scalable system with a lot of things. So let's dig into what the program is. This is my philosophy, and this is what we've built the program around, this acronym SCALE. Everybody's talked about scaling an agency. We define it in a couple different ways. You're going to see in the membership site when I show you and throughout here, the color orange, start your engine. What is that? Start your engine is the items that you're using that these businesses are able to take advantage of, the programs you can sell. C is red for connecting with new clients, because the biggest reason agencies fail is they don't have enough clients. Why don't they have enough clients? Not enough people know you. Not enough people know who you are and trust you, so they don't do business with you. Green, acquiring the deal. What do you have to do to close the deal? What do you have to do to get clients on board? Blue, what do you do to launch a program? What's entailed when you get a client? What the heck happens? I once did a video where I started off, and it's actually in the membership site, where I scream really loud to start off, like, whoa, you've got a client. Oh shit, now what do you do? So the blue is all about launching your program. And then last but not least is E is yellow for ensuring results. What are you doing within your agency to ensure that your clients are getting results and they understand those results so you can retain your business? So how does the ROI engine apply to this? So I made this list because I was trying to really understand what you need to build a local agency. And I broke it down into the 4 things: green, red, orange, and yellow, and then blue in the last one as well. Sales, marketing, programs, and systems. Those are the 4 things when I started scaling my agency. And this took a lot of soul searching because, like I said, I had built my agency around Matt Plapp, and then I had Ashley, who was kind of like the person there to pick up the pieces of what I did and then help us deliver to our clients. but everything was built around me. So I had to start figuring, okay, what's it going to take to scale my agency? Well, number one, sales. What do I need in order to close sales? Well, I need programs and price. I need sales collateral. I need an agency marketing plan. What do I need to market myself? In the basics, a name, a logo, an email, Facebook page, local business page, local, what I call a local page. And you'll get to that later. Messenger bot, email text marketing program, demo bots, business cards, website, landing page, appointment process, nurturing email, LinkedIn account, video plan, programs. What am I selling? What are people wanting me to help them with so that I can help solve their problems and then retain them as clients? Is it hourly consulting, monthly consulting, social media ads, social media marketing, email, text, messenger marketing, local page marketing, four walls marketing, meaning inside their business, because there's a lot of opportunity inside businesses' walls that they aren't capturing. And then last but not least, the yellow and blue, systems. What do I need to run my agency? Obviously an LLC, obviously a bank account, credit card processor. You need client agreements. You need to have an attorney and accountant that you can reach out to for simple questions. You need to have a profit first system set up. And what that is, that's deeper in the program. It's about how to run your business based around profit. You need to have project management tools like Asana, an agency CRM, a plan for VAs, a plan for employees. Now, this isn't the final list. These are just me looking at what did I need. So what happened with this program, the ROI Engine, was, like I said, it started in March of 2018. And by May of 2018, it grew to 100 agencies. And those 100 agencies, we had basically only supplied this program's part. There was a 6-module program we called the ROI Engine. It was what we call now the acquisition engine. It was a way to acquire people into a program and show proof of your concept. We had other things we did, and we've expanded since then and really gotten honed in. But I was only providing programs. And the questions that kept coming up in May, June, July, August of 2018 was, Matt, what about agreements? Who do you use for credit card processing? How do you manage a VA? How do you hire an employee? It was everything. How do you market yourself? How do you sell? So the ROI Engine program became the ROI Engine local agency program, and we blew it up. And we started going, okay, how do we help an agency with turnkey? Well, then a couple of things changed, because in 2019, the summer, I was noticing that there were some agencies kicking butt. We had numerous agencies, agencies on stage at national conferences, agencies doing $100,000 a month that were doing $5 to $10,000 a month before. A couple agencies, $3 million plus agencies a year. They were doing it from the ROI Engine, but there was a lot of agencies stuck. And why were they stuck? Well, they were stuck because if you look at this, that's a lot of stuff to do, especially if you're starting off with a side hustle or you're starting off with 2 or 3 clients and you've got just programs or nothing else. And so that's when we closed the ROI Engine down in September of 2019. We did some testing in October and November. In December, we reopened it with what we're calling the Done For You program. Because what I found was I needed to get agencies, when they joined the program, within 2 weeks, the ability to walk into businesses and demonstrate what they do. And then at the same time, launch those clients and everything that you would need from a standpoint of starting your business. So we relaunched the ROI Engine. And we came up with a simple concept. What if, as agencies join, they don't have to drink from a fire hose and worry about everything? What if they can come in and we can help them launch their agency faster? And so what we've done is we've created a 3-step program when agencies join the ROI Engine. And you're going to get, in a couple seconds, a tour of the membership site. But these are the items we do for you. So there's 3 main things I look at. We can train you on selling. We can teach you how to sell. But at the end of the day, you've got to be able to market your company. You've got to have programs to sell, and you've got to have systems to deliver some of the things within these sales aspects. So here's the 3 elements that the ROI Engine Done For You program now has. And the Done For You program is all there is now. There is only one ROI Engine local agency program. It is this. And now I want to caution you real quick, before I show you the membership site after this, remove the word restaurant out of your head. Yes, you only hear Matt Plapp talk about restaurants because that's what Matt Plapp focuses on. But for 8 years, Matt Plapp didn't have a vertical. And I'm a strong believer that a lot of local agencies mess up by going too deep into a vertical too quick. And you'll see in the training, I tell people, find 3 to 4 places to go after. What you should be verticalizing is your offering. That's what you should be niching. If you niche down to what you're offering, a birthday program is applicable for any businesses, a local golf retail store, a local gym, a massage clinic, an oil change. I've got a client of mine in the oil change business that kills it with birthdays. Reviews. Every business needs reviews. Every business needs to acquire people. But yes, you're going to see a lot of my examples, and a lot of what I talk about online is about restaurants, because Matt Plapp after 9, 10 years in the business, decided to go after restaurants. But I want to teach you as an agency how to verticalize your offering and then go into niching down into a vertical. So here we go. Marketing. What are we going to do from the Done For You programs? Number one, we've created a robust program. We use a system called High Level. We just recently went into it. I had been looking at it. I had been using 5 or 6 other things. We recently went into High Level. And when you sign up, we're going to ask you to sign up for a High Level program underneath us. Yes, we get an affiliate fee, so I'll go ahead and put that out there, but it's not a big deal. It's not why we do it. We do it because I can easily duplicate all of our stuff to you and to your clients from here. So what do we have in there? We have agency landing pages. We have a case study landing page. We have a book landing page that you can literally market my book, Win Your World, and use it as a credibility builder. Look, this is what I'm doing. This is the guy right here that we work with, and this is what I'm doing. You can choose to do that or not. Some people have success with it. Some people have a feeling it might drive people to me. It doesn't. It's happened one time on an overseas client, and we ended up splitting it with that person for that reason. Agency flyer. We developed a really cool agency flyer that you can literally walk into a business, sit down with them, show them what you do, and walk them through a real simple needs analysis and demonstration process. And then we help you with a local page marketing program. What is a local page marketing program? Well, you'll notice the keyword local in there. I harp on that because I think too many agencies think they're going to go national really quick, and they haven't accomplished what they need to locally. Matt Plapp wouldn't have gotten nationally with restaurants had I not been successful with local restaurants. Well, in the ROI Engine training, you'll see there's a thing called the RGA Hurricane. The RGA Hurricane is teaching you how to build a local marketing presence through pages, whether it's Cincy Eats like I have, or Cincy Fitness, or Get Well Cincinnati. Whatever vertical or niche you're going after, whether it's like Central Florida's Best, like Michelle in the program has, and she's marketing to all retail businesses. We teach you how to locally build a presence you can market. Next, programs. These are demos we build in your pages. So in your agency page, we build out the acquisition engine, the review engine, the birthday engine, the Wi-Fi engine, the punch card program. Why? Because those are our 5 most robust things we can easily demonstrate, because you want to be able to demo to people what you do, why you do, and how you do it. Those are built within your pages, done for you. All you got to do is walk through a few elements as far as changing your components. Next is where High Level comes back into play. The ROI Agency High Level CRM. Have it built in there. We have the appointment program built in there. Meaning we have instead of using like Pipedrive, like you look at all this, for example, I got rid of Pipedrive. I got rid of ClickFunnels. I got rid of about 75% of my agency zaps. I got rid of drip email and constant contact by using High Level. It allowed me to pull a lot of things together and actually save about $400 a month. Plus, we have a white label option within our agency. You'll have it as well, that you'll be able to have your own little app for clients. Pretty cool. You'll see it, but it's not about that. It's more about helping you have systems. So the ROI Engine agency system that we have in there, the CRM, what I call the appointment getter and keeper. The way to get appointments is to have it seamless online. The way to keep them is to have reminders set up. We have all that. Not hard, but we've got it all pretty systematic and proven. And then we have 6 onboarding coaching calls. When you join the program, you're going to have an onboarding call with Ashley from my team. She's going to help get everything we need to make these 3 things happen, get you in the private group, make sure you're logged in correctly, and give you a quick tour. After that, you're going to go through onboarding calls with everybody on my team to make sure you understand every part of the program and how to use it, so that by the end of 2 weeks, 14 days is our goal. We've had some take 21 because people don't get back to us quick enough or conflicts. 14 days is the goal, that you go through all this. And by the time that 14th day comes around, you have your 6th onboarding call with Ashley. And Ashley's going to make sure you have everything. And I might be on the call as well if needed, to make sure you understand what you've got, how to use it. And that way you can walk out on the street on day 15 and be ready to launch your agency, launch the ROI engine. So what is in the program? What do we do? So the ROI Engine Agency program is broken down into 3 aspects. There's programs, there's sales, there's help. And I'm going to walk you through the membership site. The 3 things you're going to see in the ROI Engine program is the ROI Engine programs, which is about 17 programs right now, like I mentioned in there. And I'll show you this: the Wi-Fi, the review, the acquisition engine, all that good stuff. Sorry for my dog barking. He's having fun back there. The ROI extras. The ROI extras are exactly what it says, extras. This is stuff that plugs into everything. I'll show you that. The industry builds. There's other industry builds. I don't focus as much on industry because I think you can take a lot of what we do, But we do work with other industries, and I try and put that stuff in here when we get it in there. Sales, the agency accelerator, is how to learn how to market yourself. Learn how to sell you and yourself so you have plenty of leads and referrals coming in. Doug Smith, my director of sales, heads that up, a guy with 27 years in radio advertising experience. The RJ Hurricane is a badass marketing program for your agency, which ties in with your local page. And then last but not least, the yellow is help. We have daily webinars, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. Tuesday, 11 a.m. Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to start changing those times up a little. But those are daily webinars about different topics by different people on my team. And we also have question and answer in them. We have a private group. We have a couple of private groups. So the main private group is the Restaurant and Retail Marketing Secrets group, the ROI Engine. That is gold. That is worth 100 times more than anything you're ever going to get from me, because there's hundreds of your peers in there that are going to help you grow your agency, help you accomplish things that you couldn't accomplish on your own. And then we have annual events. We have a mastermind every January and July, and then I typically hit the West Coast on the spring and the fall for different events, and we put that together, and you have opportunity to attend that. So let me hop down here to the membership site. So the membership site is pretty simple. It's in Kajabi. And when you log in, when you're a member, you get 4 basic things. The ROI Engine Full Program, ROI Engine Builds, the ROI Extras, the Agency Accelerator, the RGA Hurricane. The 5th one, which I forgot to mention, is the Other Industry Builds. So let's walk through these real quick. The ROI Engine Builds, the full program. Again, remember, remove the word restaurant out of your mind when you go through this. Because yes, some of the stuff in here is talked about restaurant. That's what I do. That's how I built it. We're slowly trying to get it a little less specific there because there's so much data that we can handle that in there differently. But we've got a mini chat introductory. We've got a Zapier introductory because you're going to need to know those. But then from here, we've got the ROI Engine, Restaurant Build. This is actually now what we call the Acquisition Engine. Multi-offer, Facebook ads, loyalty program, birthday, internal, we call the digital business card Dropbox, social media marketing, email, catering program, organic program, Wi-Fi, what's on tap. That's a beer one. Yes, that is going to be specific to the restaurant world. Trivia and gaming inside Messenger, digital punch card, a basic bot build, user-generated content, customer surveys, get reviews. These are programs that are pretty damn turnkey that you're going to be able to learn how to do. And a lot of them have, if I go into here, you'll see if I go to, let's go to the birthday build. If I go into here and I look at this build, you're going to see the different flows that you can get access to, the links that show you how to build those. You can literally drop them into your account. We consistently update them. You don't have to worry about rebuilding it all from scratch. We still want you to understand what the hell you're doing, but you're going to be able to have a little quicker. ROI Extras. This is just where a lot of extra stuff. This is where the color coding comes in, because you see red, your agency marketing plan. This is stuff about how to market your agency. Green, again, acquiring the deal. This is how to sell. These are conversations, the ROI Engine packages as of 12/3/19. The presentation is of 11. We changed it up. We're constantly tweaking. I show everything in here. We give you the actual presentation. So if I go into here and you were to go to this, you're going to see down here, this is the presentation. But if I go here, if I go to the presentation, you're going to see the download. The actual download right here, these 2 downloads, that is the presentation I use. Whenever I update it, I put it in here. So you have access to that so you can tweak it and have it, and it's editable in Canva. That way you can simply change your own and do it, make it look your own. Client conversations. These are presentations to businesses on what we do, what they say. Some of them are closes, some of them aren't. This is actually David just uploaded the other day at One Location Restaurant. This was his entire presentation. He closed the deal, recorded so you can learn from other people and myself. The Google Sheets, how we hook up our dashboard, because you've seen our unbelievable dashboard. If you haven't, I don't know what you've been sleeping on. We got an amazing dashboard. It's one of a kind in the industry, and it's getting even better as the next couple months come around. Mini chat and drip editions. You can see again the orange because that's our builds. Case studies. We have a lot of case studies in here. Mexican restaurant, chicken case study, pizza, brew pub. These are PDFs you can actually use. You can go in here. There's actually landing pages for these, like I mentioned earlier. But these are ways you can walk in and show people, yes, this works. Here's how I know. And here it is. Let's see. Your ad campaigns, how to tweak ad campaigns, how to onboard a client, how to hire a VA, sales training with my dad, tools for your agency, tourism build, and then there's tons of office hours in here, and you can easily search and find all sorts of content. Now let's go into the next part, the Agency Accelerator. So the Agency Accelerator is exactly what it sounds like. It's how to accelerate your agency. And you accelerate your agency by being known. And we've got all the things we call the RGA. We have an RGA manual, revenue generating activities. These are activities you need to do on a daily basis so that in 2 years you still don't have a terrible business. That if you do these things consistently, you will not only get referrals, but you'll get lots of inbound leads. And you'll also be able to close people easier because they will actually know, like, and trust you. But this is the power of it. Facebook and LinkedIn outreach, prospecting, nurturing prospects, BNI, prospecting, connecting through RGA, CRM systems, scripts for calls and emails, presenting your program, agency tactics, video content. Doug, my director of sales, lives this every day. He is exactly like you. He lives to sell and get things built. The RGA Hurricane, I can't show you too in-depth into this, but this is our program that we teach people. You can see it's got a pretty simple 5-step program on how to market your agency like never before. And then the other industry builds are exactly that. Other industries, auto, boat, and RV, golf course, auto repair, fill your funnel, health and fitness. I'm actually in the process of redoing this section over here. We're going to get some of our members in the program that, like Ryan Howe and some other people that are big players that have a lot of clients in other industries. Michelle down in Florida has other industries in. We're going to get them to help us build out some other modules so you can see how it's working. So that is the program. That is what it's all about. It's all about helping you build a scalable agency that can prove to your clients, like I was able to prove to Nick, how to deposit likes. So that's all I got. If you're interested in joining the program, we'd love to have you on board. You can click the options below. If you have any questions, you can email me, matt@mattplapp.com, or you can send me a private message on Facebook on my business page. I prefer email. It's a lot easier. And then we can set up a conversation if you need to get a little more in depth, or just go ahead and join below. You can watch plenty of testimonials. You can look me up on YouTube and Facebook, and you'll find a lot of proof of not only what I'm doing, but what the agencies in our program are doing. Because I'm not like a lot of other experts out there, a lot of, I guess you'd call them influencers. If you can see my hands, I got the little air quotes up. A lot of them aren't even working in their agencies anymore. I do every day, all day, what you're doing. And my goal is to help you do it easier, quicker, and a little faster and get to where you're going without as many curves and potholes. That's all I got. I'll see you around.